What up, fellers? You know who it is. So, one of my viewers asked me a question in one of my last videos. He said, why do pretty girls date quote-unquote nice guys? Or good guys, that's what he said. Is it because the girls are actually good or something else? What's my opinion on that? What he's really asking is, why do hot women date these soy boys? Fellas, it's point blank period. Simple. It's stupid simple. I don't even know what I meant when I said point blank period simple. But it's stupid simple. Why they do that? It's because it's control. Women can control these soy boys. Especially hot women can. I'm going to elaborate on that in a little bit. What do I really mean by that? And you'll also notice it's usually white women dating these white guys who look like they have never even walked next to a gym. I'm not saying that, fellas, working out alone by itself doesn't make you alpha. It's a part of it, and it's a start. It gives you temporary confidence. Working out does. But bigger accomplishments in your life will give you better results, better confidence, more confidence when it comes to building confidence for women, with women. Working out by itself is simply not going to cut it. It's going to give you temporary confidence. You're going to feel good about yourself temporarily, but that's about it. And that's a start. That's a really good start. And I'm going to get into some other parts that helps you build your confidence in a little bit as well. But fellas, the reason why I say white women and these white guys is mainly because white women, I've talked about this, it's mainly because white women have the most amount of options. They are the most preferred women across the board. White women are. You can call me racist, you can call me misogynist, whatever it is you want to call me. Go ahead, call me already. Go ahead and let it out. But that's just facts. White women across the globe are the most preferred women than any other race of women. Why is it? I don't know. I didn't make humans. And fellas, when a woman has that many options, especially when she's pretty and she's white, she's gonna have the most amount of options. She doesn't want to be controlled. If you had that many options, I'm gonna switch the roles real quick. If you as a guy had so many girls throwing themselves at you, would you want to be with a girl who bosses you around? Would you want to be with a girl who is nagging? Would you want to be with a girl who's controlling, complaining? I'm not saying alpha males control a woman. I'm not saying that at all. We give reasonable explanations and reasonable expectations of why the things we want, of the things that we want and why we want them. We tell them, hey, you going out with your girlfriends is going to jeopardize our relationship because X, Y, and Z is going to happen. You're an emotional person, whatever, right? Like, you might not actually give her the reasons. You might not actually get into this full-on discussion with her that, hey, you are an emotional person, I'm logical, blah, blah, blah. That's why I don't want you going out by yourself so you can't make emotional decisions. None of that bullshit, right? You know why you're telling her not to go out on a girl's night out by her and her friends, and you not being there. She doesn't need to know the reason, but you know that there's very good logic behind it. But when a woman is trying to control a man, you'll always notice there's no logic behind it. It's just because that's just what she wants. She wants that at that moment, and that's how relationships break. When alpha males give conditions and we try to control our girlfriends, we don't control anybody. That's the shaming tactic that they use against us, so they can go out and hold themselves out without having any fingers pointing at them and all the fingers pointing at us. So when alpha males make conditions that you cannot break, there's a reason behind that, and the reason is most likely to save the relationships. Women don't do that. So if you're a high value man and if you had all these options and all these chicks were throwing themselves at you, most likely you would not want to be cuffed down by one girl, especially if she's crazy like that, right? Same concept goes with them. When she has all these options and she knows her biggest win is attention. and she can still get attention while getting the ultimate attention. What's the ultimate attention? The ultimate attention is a boyfriend. For us men, the ultimate attention, the ultimate win is when we have slept and will be sleeping with tons of more women. And for women, the ultimate attention is getting the ultimate win is getting attention from all sorts of type of men, all different types of men, without giving up what's in between her legs, her funky ass vagina. That's the ultimate win for women. Again, men and women are different. Some of you guys still can't get it. But anyways. And so when white women have this many options, there's no way she's going to go with an alpha male. There's no way she's going to want to date long-term with an alpha male. Yeah, sure, she's going to sleep with him, of course. Why? Because her natural instinct, her natural female side is going to respond to that very well. Her pussy is going to be more dry than your Niagara Falls. It's going to be dry. It's going to be, not, what am I saying? Not dry. Her pussy is going to be more wet than the Niagara Falls. It's going to be wet as fuck. She's going to want to suck him off, do all sorts of things with him. But she doesn't want to date him long term. Why? Because she grew up with this feminist ideology in her head that we're supposed to be strong and independent. Females are supposed to be strong and independent. We're not supposed to depend on a man. A man can't tell us what to do. They want to live young, wild, and free type of lifestyle. That's the life they want to live. And they know if they date a soy boy, if they're dating a soy boy, a guy who can't even make eye contact with me, with Zeke, when he sees me in person, but he's going to be the perfect keyboard warrior of the year. He's gonna get an award for being the perfect keyboard warrior, to simp and to cape for his girlfriend and other women. She knows that this guy will sit when she tells him to sit, and this guy will stand when she tells him to stand. He has no opinion. It's not about personality. It's not about he treats me well. No, girl, no. You love being treated like shit. You love being slapped in the bedroom, under the sheets. You love being spit on. You love me choking you on my dick, coughing on it, slobbering all over it, and then pushing your head right back down on my cock again. You love that shit. And you want me to respect you? Bitch, what? I can't take you seriously right after what I just did to you in my bedroom. So no, it's not about love. It's not about relationship. It's not about love. It's not about personality. No, these soy boys don't have any personality. They all look like they came from the same box package. You know when you order groceries, you know, sometimes you order like toilet paper roll or soups that come in cans. You know there's like 5 or 6 different cans that come out of one package. All these soy boys are the exact same can. They come out of the exact same package. There's nothing different about him than the next one. There's nothing special about him than the next one. So just stop with this crap, okay? It's not about person. No, he doesn't treat you right. He's too scared to tell you what he really wants. He's too scared to express his feelings, to express what he really wants you to do, to be a woman, to be a good girl, and not a whore. You know how they say that lady in the streets and freak in the sheets? This saying right here? This is complete, utter bullshit. You can't turn on and off a switch like that, ladies. It becomes you. The freak that you are in the sheets, it is the real you. You're not a lady in the streets. You are a whore in the streets. Point blank, period. So fellas, and let me go back to my other point. You know, you guys know me. You guys know how I am. I always forget something if I don't finish my chain of thoughts. About the white women and the white guys, okay? White women are usually the ones who end up getting killed by their husbands, by their boyfriends. Why? Because, and this is why you see these hot ass white women with this soy boy white dudes. Because white women are not like black women. They don't whap their fucking... They're not sitting there whapping their fucking mouth, pissing the guy off to the point where he's gonna hit her. She emotionally manipulates her. She's manipulative. She's very vindictive. She puts words in his ears. She whispers words in his ears. Oh yeah. Oh, you pussy ass motherfucker. You gonna let your mom talk to you like that? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm ashamed to call you my husband. You are such a piece of shit. You call yourself a man? You're a baby. You're a crying big baby bitch. That's the type of shit she puts in his ear, and he keeps bottling this shit inside of him till he can't no more. He bursts open, and he ends up killing her. That's why you see white women getting killed by their husbands all the time. It's no coincidence. Why does she have that audacity to tell him that? First of all, because he's a soy boy. He did not raise his bitch right. I talked about this before. You gotta train your woman like your dog. Go check out that video. First of all, that was his first mistake. Second of all, this woman knew before even they got into the bed, before even they've got into the bedroom. Long before that, she knew that she was gonna fuck him. She knew, long before she fucked him, she knew that this guy's gonna be easily manipulated. So all I gotta do is keep doing what I'm doing, hoeing myself out on the side, and just make him my puppet. That's it. He is her puppet. And that's why it's a perfect combination, fellas, for women like these. It is telling you a lot about the guy, that he's so skinny and he doesn't have any confidence, and he's simping and catering to her. It's obvious, fellas. We see guys simping to women all the time. Do you know what the first sign is? One of the first signs that a guy is simping to a woman is how he talks to her when he first meets her. He's the one who's always talking, trying to crack jokes, trying to be a monkey, trying to be a dancing monkey, trying to crack all these jokes, be a comical guy, trying to make her laugh. He's trying to do all of this to entertain her. Why? Because he knows that he doesn't have any real value to keep her around. That's why he needs to compensate. He's a nobody. We know it. We already know that. That's one of the very first signs. And you see, if a woman is talking more than, if you're talking more than a woman in a conversation, you're doing it wrong. So yeah, it does tell you a lot about the guy, but it tells me more about the girl. What kind of girl she is. I told you guys this example before. I was at the gym one day, and this chick was with her boyfriend, and very slowly and putting her voice pitch at a very low level, she tells him, "Why are you telling me what to do? Don't tell me what to do. Stop telling me what to do." Straight up in front of other people. She thought people couldn't hear her, but we clearly did. And the dude didn't say a single damn thing. You guys are too pussified thinking that you can't speak up for yourself. You can't have a backbone. I don't care what the context of that conversation was between them. I don't care what he did to her to piss her off or whatever. Bitch, you're not gonna talk to me like that. Ever, anywhere. If you don't like something I did, tell me politely. Tell me in a nice way. And if you can't, there's the exit door. I'm not holding you hostage. Fellas, it is very easy and simple to see that these guys are doing everything that these women are telling them to do. They take their pictures. They're the Instagram boyfriend. You know, there's a Taco Bell commercial came out, the Instagram boyfriend. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. These guys also, not only that they don't lift weights and build muscle, but also don't even have that much money in their account. They're not trying to strive for something bigger in life. They want to settle with every aspect of their life. They found one girl who gave him some sort of attention and she looks good enough. Okay, he settled with her. They found one job who gave him $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year. Okay, they settled with that. Bro, my definition of success is when you have Lamborghini money, when you have Ferrari money, when you have mansion money, buying a mansion money. Why is that my success definition of success? Because when you have that kind of money, I already know that you're not working for anybody else. You're most likely an entrepreneur, businessman, real estate investor, etc., etc. I mean, you could be a high-end doctor, you could be a high-end lawyer, but those are few and far between. For the most part, you're probably working for yourself, which is one of the number one traits needed to be an alpha male. Is when you start working for yourself, you stop giving a fuck. You completely stop giving a fuck. Why? Because when we, as men, this is just not our natural instinct, fellas. You'll notice this. When we as men get our money problems figured out, the other aspects of our life seems very, very easy. It just falls into place. Obviously, there's other things that go into that more in depth than that, but you guys get the idea. That's why I always focus on money and money and money, and the proper way to get it. I don't even talk about fame that much in this channel because I know most of us are not going to end up being an A-class celebrity, so there's no point talking about it. But fellas, for Christ's sake, stop cuffing these chicks up if she's not willing to give up her Instagram. Stop cuffing these bitches up if she's not willing to post thought pictures, booty pictures. Like, I see girls on Instagram with bikini posts showing all sorts of cleavage, getting 400, 500, 600, 700 likes, showing more than half of their titties out. And they have a boyfriend. And you already know 2/3 of these dudes, 2/3 of these likes on their pictures are by dudes. So what does that tell you? She's an attention whore. She's getting the ultimate attention. People are seeing her that, oh, she scored a man, and on top of that, other men are still giving her attention, while he's losing at every aspect. It's never about equality in relationships. It's always about power dynamic. Who has the more power? Who has the bigger hand in the relationship? Point blank, period. That's why you see that these girls who are this hot with guys who look like soy boys. Nice guys. No, she's not a good woman. She's not a good girl. Now, I'm not saying every single relationship, every single couple are like that. There actually are good women out there who actually genuinely like the guy, and the guy actually is not a soy boy just because he looks scrawny and just because he like from his appearance, if he looks like a soy boy, doesn't mean that he actually is. Looks can be deceiving sometimes, yes, but for the most part, that looks is not deceiving. I'm very good at spotting people out. And now one of the quicker way you can figure out if this relationship is actually what it looks like, or if it is a facade, is just look through her Instagram. See what kind of pictures she's posting. I talked about this before, fellas. Her Instagram will tell you everything about her. Go check that video out. So, check her Instagram, see if she's an Instagram whore or not. That's all I'm trying to say. If she's not, okay, now she gets promoted to the next level of, okay, I'm not gonna give you, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But if she's an Instagram slut, there's your answer right there. Fellas, hope this video made sense. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Add me on Snapchat as well, okay? At Wasik_69. WASIK_69. But until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.